I always wait and try to find a damn spot for the damn mic that don't look crazy. Hey y'all, what's up? My bad. I'm typing something. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Good evening. Wait 1 second. Okay, I like this one. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? What's up, y'all? We're gonna get started in a few. Hear ye, hear ye. I don't need no fake news. Hear me. It was on me. Hey, hey. I can't backslide. Ain't gotta. What's up, y'all? We're gonna get started soon. Y'all just vibe for a minute. I ain't on that side. I know y'all probably don't know the song. It's called Backslide by Red Tips. He's a Miami, a gospel artist out of Miami, or gospel rapper. I don't know if it's considered gospel. I don't really know how the new age, like, spiritual gospel music. I don't know if it's still considered gospel or gospel rap. I don't know. I really don't even remember how I started founding how I started finding, like, the music like this. That's like uplifting to your spirit. Okay, it's uplifting to your spirit, and it just feels good, but it still give you that, like, that little turn up, like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? My name is Shelby. I am the Healing Empress. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to what I call Wound Care Wednesday. Okay, Wound Care Wednesday, where we talk about all shit healing, spiritual things that help us elevate whatever comes up. Okay, whatever comes up. All right, before we get started, I do like to say that, look, it took me a long time to be comfortable being myself. Okay, it took me a very long time, so I'm here to be myself, baby. All right, so if you here to judge me, get your ass out. This not your channel. All right, this ain't jury duty, baby. I might stumble over my words. I might stutter. I might lose my train of thought in the middle of me speaking. Okay, I might not know how to pronounce something, baby. It is what it is. I ain't trying to be all perfect and proper and nah. Okay, and also, y'all, I do speak about God a lot on my platform. However, I do be cussing. All right, I be cussing. Okay, so if that's something that offends you, baby, again, this is not your channel. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, Alexa, volume 2. All right, so we got that out of the way, y'all. All right, so I know I started off with saying that this is what I call Wound Care Wednesday, which I started this back, I don't even really know how long I've been doing it, honestly. I'm not sure how long I have been doing it, but when I initially started it, the concept was, for people to email me and, email me about questions or maybe advice or something, and I would reply to them on live. That was the initial concept that I had with this Wound Care Wednesday, okay? And also just combining my passion for nursing, okay? I have a background in nursing, and my passion for healing and my passion for God, just combining it, and I came up with the Wound Care Wednesday concept, all right? And just because we're focusing on healing from the inside out, focusing on the internal shit, okay? That's the shit that creates the foundation. You gotta heal the internal shit in order to get the solid foundation that makes you, unshakable. All right? Unshakable, unbreakable, unfuckwittable. You feel me? Okay. So, so I started that because of what I just said. I started this because of what I just said. And, recently, baby, can you turn it down? All right. Yes, please. Oh. But so I started off. I'm sorry, y'all. It's distraction. You see, distractions. Don't get distracted. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Okay, let me bring it back. Shit. Okay. So just recently, I've been doing it every week on Wednesday, 7:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But, this week, I've been meditating and I've been, just releasing some emotional things that I needed to release, some things that I've, like, wounds that I thought I had dealt with were kind of coming up, and I feel like they were just coming up to the surface for me to purge them out, for me to release them. And if you guys have been following me or seeing any of my posts, my birthday was February 8th. I just turned 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. This is the year of 9. And also 2025 is the year of 9. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. Okay. The year, the number 9 represents, new beginnings. It represents rebirth. It represents, just starting new cycles or ending cycles, releasing the things that no longer serving you and starting fresh. Okay. And so with my meditations and things this week, a lot of those old wounds have just been coming up and for me to purge. And now I feel like when I first started the Wound Care Wednesday, I started it even though I'm like, Lord, I don't like, what the hell am I going to talk about on live? What am I going to talk about? Like, I don't even really like talking like this for real, putting myself out there, even though I had started. But it's like, okay, when it's on live, even though I can't see you guys, like, I know that you guys can see me. I know that you guys are watching. So it was still like that underlying like anxiety, that fear of me truly being seen, truly being heard. And then I'm live. So, shit. When you live, it ain't no stopping, editing and all that shit. No, whatever you see is what you get, right? So I just feel that when I started this, it has helped me get over those fears of being seen, even though, there's still some residual shit in there, okay, that I'm still working through. But, just this has helped heal my inner child so much, just being able to get on here and having the courage to speak, the courage to let myself be seen, to let myself be heard. And that's been so healing for my inner child, because I always dreamed of becoming the woman that I am today. Like, I just remember being a little girl and just wishing that I like wishing that one day that I would be this confident woman, that I would be somebody who, you know, has no problem speaking her mind, that just is just comfortable just being herself. Like I manifested this version of myself as a little girl. Like it's like I had to take a moment to pause, like, yo, I am literally the woman that I've always wanted to be. Like when I was a little girl, this is the woman that I wanted to be. And I really hadn't even thought about it much. Like, you know, before I even started this healing journey, I hadn't really thought about what Shelby, what the little girl Shelby, what she wanted as a child, like what type of woman she envisioned in her mind. And literally, I am her. I am the woman that I manifested as a child. And that just shows you just how powerful our minds are. When you really want some shit, when you really want some shit. And even though it took me a long time to get here, because baby, I ain't been on this journey forever. But when I started thinking back about all the shit that I've been through, it's literally been lessons. Like like spiritual, it's like I've been in spiritual school, bro. Like I've been in spiritual school or something like that. And you just think about all the things that happened throughout your life, throughout my life, that it was just shaping me. It was molding me to be the woman that I've always wanted to be when I was a little girl. All the shit that I've fucking been through has literally molded me into the manifestation of the woman that I wanted to be when I was a little girl. That shit blows my mind. That shit blows my mind. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but that shit blows my damn mind. And it was like a revelation, like, yo, all this time, like from when I was a little girl up until now, all the things that I've gone through, I could be like, I could, like, my heart could have turned cold. I could have just been like, you know what, fuck the world. I'm going to treat everybody the way that they treat me. I'm going to just have this like fuck it nasty attitude. And not saying that I never had that attitude. I've had that attitude before, but I ain't stay, you know, I didn't stay in that state for an extended amount of time. But it just goes to show you how powerful our minds are and just how powerful God is. I gave him this vision when I was a little girl, and I could picture myself being this person, but I had no idea how I was going to get there. And God was up there taking notes like, oh, I bet, I got you. Now you're going to have to go through all this shit. Now, all this shit don't seem very pretty. It don't seem like, yo, like it makes you question, like, God, why are you taking me through this shit? Why am I having such a hard time? Why do I gotta work so hard for everything? Why do I see all the people who are lying, cheating, stealing, and all this shit? Why are they the ones that seem like they are being blessed and I'm still trying to figure shit out? Like it makes you question a lot of shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like a little piece of hair is on my lip or something. I don't know. It's kind of bothering me. I don't know. But it just makes you start thinking about all that shit. At least for me it did. It started making me reflect on, like, yo, this whole life thing, everything is fucking spiritual, yo. Everything is fucking spiritual when you think about it. Everything is connected. Whether you believe or not, I don't know. And you don't have to be religious. You don't have to be religious in order to believe that there is a higher power. Okay? But this shit just really put things into perspective for me. Like, yo, everything is fucking spiritual. Okay? Everything is spiritual. And I'm sorry, I kind of like went off kind of on a small tangent. Well, not really a tangent. It's related to what I was going to say. But yeah, so I've been doing this every week Wednesday, but now I'm being led to, okay, instead of doing this every Wednesday, all right, I'm just going to start just going live randomly when I feel the messages on my heart. Whenever God lets me know, hey, look, I got a message. I need you to go on live. I need you to speak to the people. Okay. So I have decided, because I've been led to not do this as a, like, okay, we're going to do this every Wednesday at 7:47 p.m. and that's it, whatever. Yeah. So I won't be having scheduled weekly lives anymore. I still will be going live. It's just not going to be like every Wednesday, 7:47 p.m. Like very, because that's not how God communicates with me. He don't communicate with me on a schedule. He really doesn't. He doesn't communicate with me on a schedule. And I have been finding myself, like, instead of like being as excited as I was about doing the lives every Wednesday, 7:47 p.m. When I first came, like when I first got the idea, I was excited, and I have been excited, and I enjoy this. I love this. But it's like, I feel like I'm restricting myself when I say, okay, I'm going to be here every Wednesday, 7:47 p.m. standard, 7:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It feels like I'm restricting myself because God does not give me messages on a schedule. He don't give me messages on a schedule. So I'm just going to start doing the lives randomly, okay? Because I feel like me scheduling it has helped me heal the parts of me that my inner child was yearning for me to heal. The fear of being seen, the fear of being heard. Like, I've proven to myself. I felt like I did this, and it has proved to me that I can do this, because little girl Shelby was thinking, like, how would I ever even do something like this? Like, I didn't like speaking publicly at all. I hated them damn oral presentations we had to do in school. Shit. I used to hate it. So it's like different things God leads us to do. We may not understand why he's leading us to do it. It may not make sense to us. It may not make sense to other people, but I promise you there is a reason. And I feel like the reason why he led me to do this is to prove to myself that, yes, you can do this. Yes, you can be yourself, and the people who accept you for who you are, those are the people that you need to fuck with. The people where you feel like, you got to dim yourself down, or you feel like you're afraid for them to judge you. People gonna judge you regardless. People gonna have their opinions about you regardless. So you might as well do what the fuck you want to do. You might as well be your fucking self, okay? So that's how I got led to, like, you know what? Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing it weekly schedule anymore. Okay. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all guys are following me. I'm not sure if anybody in here can relate to that. Just feeling like, yo, everything, just realizing that everything is spiritual. Like, it's all a lesson, even when we don't understand it in the moment. And there's been a lot of shit that happened to me in my life, or I won't say happened to me. It happened for me in order for me to learn the lesson. And some lessons took longer than others to learn. Okay. Particularly in the love department. And it all led back to self-love. Okay. It all led back to self-love, which was the reason why I was having so many issues in the love department. Okay. In the romantic love department, is because I was lacking that self-love that I was seeking an external love, when really I should have been giving myself that love. And there were lessons that I could have avoided. But honestly, they were needed. Okay, they were needed. And when I told God, when I was a little girl, when I had that vision in my mind of what type of woman I wanted to be, he already knew that I was going to have to learn these lessons in order to become this version of me. And sometimes we say we want something, and when shit gets hard, when shit gets difficult, we want to give up. Like, you know what? Shit, I ain't know this shit was gonna be this hard. Fuck this. Fuck this. You know what? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna just stay here. I'm gonna just stay where I'm at because this shit is comfortable where I'm at. I don't. But look, you have to. In order to grow, in order to evolve, you have to be uncomfortable. And I'm sure y'all probably have heard that plenty of times. But yo, God has showed me, yeah, that if you want to grow, if you want to be this woman, you have to make yourself uncomfortable. It's because it's out of your comfort zone. Because otherwise, you wouldn't do it. You would just stay the same. You would stay stagnant. You would stay stuck. But bottom line is, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and you also you have to get comfortable with trusting the unknown. Okay, when you're walking by faith and not by sight, you have to just be comfortable with the unknown, because God be giving you breadcrumbs, baby. He give you little breadcrumbs and show you step by step. You let him know the vision, or he gives you the vision, and you can see it. It's like you're gonna get there, but he's giving you one step at a time. Are you going to stay true to the path? Are you going to give up when the shit is hard? Are you going to give up when people are doubting you or talking negative about you? Are you going to give up when you're doubting yourself? When those negative, thoughts try to keep you from doing what you said you wanted to do? Are you going to give up? Are you going to stay true to the path? What you going to do? What you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. And I know that shit can be hard, baby. It's hard. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it's easy. It can be challenging, but you have to make up in your mind that you are committed to the vision. How committed are you to the vision? How committed are you to becoming the version of yourself that you see in your mind? How committed are you to that version of yourself? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to do the work? And the work involves, you know, going through the darkness. That's the only way to the light, is through the darkness. Okay? So I'm saying that all of this, it just all comes back to, me starting going live. I remember oh my goodness, I remember the first time I went live. This is even before I got the idea of Wound Care Wednesday. I was nervous as shit. I was like, yo, what am I going to talk about? I don't even know. Like, I was nervous as hell, and I can see the growth in myself. Like, I can feel the growth in myself, because like right now, like I feel comfortable, like I'm talking to one of my friends or something. It feels comfortable. It feels more natural, and I feel like, God oftentimes has us do things in preparation for where he's really leading us to, because of the vision that we have, because of the things that we desire. He will have us do things that will prepare us for that version that we want to be. And I feel like my whole life, the woman that I wanted to be as a little girl, that's why I've gone through the things that I've gone through, because God was preparing me all this time, and I never even realized it. It wasn't until I started looking for answers myself, when I started, when I got tired of repeating the same cycles. Okay, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. Something got to change, baby, because this ain't it. This can't be my life. This can't be my life. I'm not settling for this shit. Like this, it got to be more. It has to be more. And when I started looking for answers for myself, that's when God started revealing myself to me. That's when God started showing me a lot of shit about myself, you know, a lot of shit about myself. And maybe he started showing me shit that, maybe I had judged other people for, or that I had been overly critical about others about. He started showing me the same things that I was judging people or being critical of them about. He should start showing that to me, like, damn, oh, you like that too. You the pot calling the kettle black. Look at your ass. Sit your ass down. Relax. Okay. Relax. You need to fix that, because you over here, you judging this person, or you feeling you overly critical of this person. But when you're overly critical of yourself, you're going to criticize other people. People that's always like overly critical and very judgmental of other people, that's because that's the way they treat themselves. That's the way they talk to themselves. So that's the way it projects onto other people. Is this making sense to y'all? Thank you for the follow, Jess. Thank you. But that's how shit works. And once I started, realizing how shit was, and just really wanting to change, like, yo, God, what's up? I'm sick of going through these things. And he started showing me, okay, now it's okay. So you're answering the call now. You're deciding to answer the call, because I've been calling your ass, and that's why you kept going through these damn cycles, because I've been trying to talk to you and you've been ignoring me. You've been ignoring me. You've been ignoring your intuition, because I've been giving you the signs. God had been talking to me plenty of times throughout my whole entire life. When I look back on it, God has spoke to me so many times. God has protected me so many times, and I wasn't giving him the time of day. And yet he still gave me grace. And yet he still forgave me. And yet he still decided to lead me. I allowed him to lead me. He's still willing to lead me. Despite all this time, my whole life, that I had been ignoring him, that I had not been giving him quality time, that I had not been speaking to him, that I was not building a relationship with him. Yes, we would talk here and there, like, oh yeah, thank you, God. Oh yeah, God, please get me out of this. If you get me out of this, y'all been there. If you get me out of this, I promise I won't do it again. We all been there before. We've been there before, and it was shit like that. But it wasn't until I started really building my relationship with God, getting to know him for myself, not knowing him based off what other people told me, based off what somebody taught me, or based off the Bible. Okay. Just the other day, I posted something, and I said, if I don't know the Bible, but I have all this divine knowledge and wisdom, what do you think that is? That's God, baby. That's God. And I don't know the Bible. I'm not ashamed to say that I don't know the Bible. And I'm not a religious person. And religious people may get offended by that. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I don't have anything against religion. I don't have anything against anyone who reads the Bible and lives by the Bible. That's not for me to judge. But for me, that's not how I built my relationship with God. That's not how I've learned about God. It wasn't from reading the Bible. It wasn't from what I read. It was from my own experiences. Because a lot of people consider themselves religious. A lot of people know the Bible, but they don't have no relationship with God. They regurgitate what's in the Bible, but they have no real relationship with God. No real relationship with God. And again, I'm not judging. But those are the type of people that like to judge me, because you don't know the Bible. You don't go to church, but I have a relationship with God. I know God, baby. You can't tell me that I don't, because we speak all the time, throughout the day, multiple times a day, baby. I'm always in communication. Always. And it wasn't until I started seeking answers for myself, everything that I have learned about God was through my direct experiences. So when I say I don't know the Bible, I know God, that's what I mean. I don't know the Bible, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not ashamed to say that. And people, so, people that have a more traditional relationship with God, or, traditional association with hearing the word God, they may not like my delivery. They may be offended by me cussing. They may be offended if they see me twerking. They may be offended if they see me have a beard. But as long as God is leading me where he needs me to be, as long as I have his approval, baby, I don't care what nobody else got to say about that shit, about my life, about me living my life as myself. That was one of the major lessons that I've had to learn, is being comfortable in my own skin, being comfortable being me. That took my whole life. I'm 36. That took my whole life for me to be comfortable in my own skin. And you think I'm going to let somebody that says that they are religious, that they know the Bible, and God said this and God said that, but the same type of people that are still very judgmental of others, very critical of others, don't give nobody no grace, are very hard to forgive other people. You think I'm gonna let somebody like that tell me what the fuck to do with my life when God told me that I'm doing just fine? Hell no. Hell no, I'm not. At the end of the day, a personal relationship with God is what matters most. Exactly, Derek. Exactly. And that's where I think a lot of people be lacking and getting things misconstrued, baby. You got to have a relationship with God, and whatever relationship you have with him, it may look different than the relationship that I have. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's not to say that my way is wrong and your way is right, or your way is wrong and my way is right. It's your own personal relationship. You live your life the way that God is leading you to live, baby. That ain't my job to do that. That's not my job to do that. I'm just here to share my experiences with you guys. And, sometimes hearing other people's experience can, you know, help give you some clarity. Maybe you're feeling confused about something and you hear somebody else's experience and it gives you some clarity, or maybe it piques your interest and makes you want to start looking into things more. Because that's what I did. I started looking into things more. Like I would see repeating numbers all the time. I would see the same numbers all the time. I remember when I first started like noticing numbers, like I kept catching the clock, like say 1:59, 2:59, like, but it was always like the minute before the hour, the minute before the hour. I'm like, yo, what does that mean? I started looking up stuff, and you know, you can interpret that as, okay, I keep catching this time, the minute before the hour. It's like something is coming. It's right there. It's right there. You keep catching it right there. It's about something is about to end. Something else is about to start. Okay. And then even now I still see, repeating numbers all the time. And especially, like, say for instance, if I'm maybe really thinking about something, like for example, thinking like, oh, I don't know if I'm really on the right path, and just kind of stressing and feeling discouraged, feeling like, yo, what, like, I'm feeling confused. I don't know. Sometimes I'll see the same number multiple times, and when I go to look it up, it's like confirmation saying, giving me a message that you are on the right path. And it may not always be the same numbers, but when you start paying attention, yo, God be communicating. A lot of times we pray and then we wait for an answer, but I don't know if, for me, because, growing up, you always hear people like, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, well, God told me this or God told me that. And I used to be thinking, well, I'm like, well, why God don't be talking to me? I ain't hear his voice. Like, am I supposed to hear like a little voice in my head? Like, how do I know I hear from God? But God communicates in different ways. And for me, it's through numbers. And a lot of times, well, and I mean, it can be for you too, if you're paying attention. So if you're seeing the same series of numbers repeated over and over, note what you're thinking at that time and look up the number, because most likely it is a message for you. And it could be an answer to confirmation saying that you're on the right path. It could be telling you it could be redirecting you in another way. It could be multiple things, y'all. But God be communicating, okay? He communicates with us all the time. And I don't remember how I got on that, but yeah, he communicate with us all the time, okay? But you just gotta pay attention. Be willing to learn. Be willing to pay attention to stay vigilant, okay? And even sometimes through music, maybe you're thinking about something heavy, or maybe there's something heavy on your heart that you're going through or feeling, or maybe you're feeling alone or you're grieving or something. And maybe you hear a random song that is literally the answer to your prayers. Pay attention to the lyrics in music. A lot of times, we hear a good beat and we don't really listen to the lyrics. We hear a good beat and we like, yeah, this shit lit. I like this. But you don't listen to the lyrics. But a lot of times, divine messages come through lyrics in a song. Divine messages sometimes will come through with you scrolling on social media. If you keep seeing the same, if you have something on your mind and you keep seeing messages, the same messages give you the same, that's your answer to a prayer that you've been praying, something that you've been having an issue with. God trying to speak to you. You need to pay attention, because you're not just seeing the same message for no reason. You got to pay attention, okay? Because when we pray, you may not get the answer immediately, but you just have to just be more mindful of things that are going on around you, because it could be through numbers. It could be through a sign on a billboard. It could be on a license plate. Okay? You could, or it could be with a random conversation with somebody you run into at the grocery store. God be speaking, and it comes in different forms. And if you pay attention, baby, I promise you, you'll start picking up more. And the more and more you build that your own personal relationship with him, or with the universe, with the universe, with source, with spirit, whatever you subscribe to, whatever you call it. When you start building that relationship, you will know more of when they're communicating and what messages they're trying to convey. Because sometimes there's certain animals that might cross my path, and it might, like, to the normal person, like, oh yeah, I just saw a bird fly by. But it could be like a specific thing, if y'all catch what I'm saying. Like, it pay attention, baby. Pay attention. The signs are all around us. All this shit in this life is spiritual. Whether people want to admit to it or not, baby, all this shit is spiritual. All this shit is spiritual. Okay? And I don't know, I just feel so grateful to even have had an awakening to realize, like, yo, I am ready to make a change and actually start studying myself, start getting to know myself, and started building a relationship with God, because I know I could not have gotten here without building that relationship with him. I still would have been probably in the same shit, repeating the same Woo, child, the same heartbreaking cycles that I repeated so many times. dealing with the same type of people that like drain my energy, or where I feel like I have to shrink myself, or feel like I can't be comfortable to just be Shelby, yo, like to just be accepted for myself. And now it's like I'm at a point where I know if somebody don't like me, it ain't nothing personal, baby. Cause I used to take shit personal all the time. But now it's like, if I'm not your cup of tea, baby, that's fine with me, because I'm not meant for everybody, and that's all right. You not liking me is nothing personal to me. Or you not accepting me for who I really am, it's not personal to me. If I'm too much for you, if you don't like how animated I can be sometimes, how goofy I can be sometimes, how much I talk about God, baby, okay, that's too damn bad. Your loss, because I'm a dope ass person. I'm a dope ass person. Shit, God is good, y'all. Amen, brand. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Okay, see, I wasn't even planning on saying all this tonight. It just be, coming up, just be coming up. Okay, so like I said, so I won't be going live scheduled anymore, like every Wednesday, 7:47 p.m. But I will be still going live. It'll just be randomly. It'll just be more random. Just taking a little look right here at some things that I did write down. Oh yeah, so the other day I saw this clip of I don't know if y'all ever saw that show, Pop the Balloon or Love, I think it's called like that. But I saw a clip, and excuse me, on the clip, the woman popped the guy's balloon because his shirt said, Christ is the answer. And she was saying, like, basically she popped the balloon. She was like, oh, I see your shirt said Christ is the answer or whatever. And he was like, well, what's wrong with Christ? And she said, absolutely nothing. But, my dream is to become a big music star. I want to be a big music star. And sometimes, the lyrics can be vulgar and it can be provocative. So I don't think that it will align with your lifestyle. And, I respect that. I understand that. But I feel like a lot of times people hear or see things like that, or they hear you talking about God, and then they automatically assume that you are religious, because that's really the thing that has been taught. That's the I guess popular, well, not popular. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if y'all know what I'm trying to say, but like that's a thing of the masses. Like the masses think, okay, God equals religion, but God does not equate to religion. Just because you believe in God does not mean you have to be religious. It's not synonymous. Like I think that was Derek that said earlier, you have to have your own relationship with God. And if you choose a religious route, it's nothing wrong with that, because religion can be good for a lot of people. It's more structured, okay? It's and it provides what it needs to provide for them, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think a lot of times people just automatically assume because you speak about God or because you believe in God, you must be religious, or you have to live your life this way because that's the way that it's always been done. That's the way that it's always been taught. But no, in my life, one of my lessons was to learn to love myself, to accept myself, to be comfortable being myself, to be comfortable being heard and being seen, to release the fear of being judged. That has been something that I needed to work on in my life. So I can't speak for what God is telling you to do. Maybe in this lifetime, God is telling you or leading you to not drink at all, to not smoke at all, to not do. You got to listen to whatever God is leading you to do. But in this lifetime, God has led me to be my most authentic self. And it does not mean that I have to automatically strip myself of all what they call the worldly things. No, we are here on this earth. Spiritual beings on this earth having a human experience, and we are here to experience the human things of being on the earth. And of course, things in moderation. I'm not saying to get all crazy and shit. You got to do things in moderation. You have to still take care of yourself. You have to still, you're not doing things to harm yourself, but don't be ashamed that you are enjoying the things that come with being human. That's my take on it. Okay, that's my little 2 cents. My little 2 cents that y'all ain't asked for, but I gave it to y'all. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. Can y'all? So true. Love this live. The message resonate. Oh, thank you, Derek. I'm so glad to hear that. God is spirit, and they that worship do it in spirit and truth, not religion. Exactly, exactly. And like growing up, I would always be like, man, I'm like, God knows my heart. God knows my heart. And I always said that even though I didn't truly understand it when I was younger, I would just always say, God knows my heart. And that's the thing. God knows your heart. You can go to church every day of the week. You can know the Bible from cover to cover, be able to recite any scripture. But if your heart is dark, if your heart is shitty, none of that shit mean nothing. None of that shit mean nothing. Because God knows our hearts. He knows your intentions behind your actions. When they be like, God is watching your ass. God is watching your ass. Even when when you want to do that little petty shit, when you want to do some little petty shit because you want to get back at somebody, God watching you. Trust me, I've done the petty shit. I want to get back. You like, damn, man, this shit just made me real mad. I need to get back at this person because they really pissed me off. But when you know better, you do better. You're supposed to do better. When you know better, you're supposed to do better. Okay? And even there have been times in my past where I knew better and I still didn't do better because I didn't want to. I wanted to get my get back. I wanted to get my lick back. And what happens? That shit come back on me again. Either way, it's going to come back on you. You're just creating your own karma. That shit is going to come back on you. Just let God handle it, baby. You ain't even gotta get your hands dirty. I promise you don't. And I know sometimes we want to be front row. We want to witness the person who did us wrong. We want to witness the karma that they get. Let it go. Give it to God, let it go. And I know that shit can be hard sometimes because people be doing some fucked up shit. It's a lot of fucked up humans in this world. But trust me, you'll be better off letting it go. Let God handle your little lightweight. You know what, God, handle that lightweight for me. Get him up off me, bro. Get him up off me. Okay. So I'm trying to see if that I think yeah, I said way more than I was even thinking that I was gonna say tonight. But yeah, that's really what I wanted to get on here and talk about tonight is, I have enjoyed, doing the live every single week. But it just feels like I'm restricting myself of, just getting on here and delivering the messages when God gives them to me for you guys to receive. I feel like I'm restricting myself, like, because God does not speak to me on a schedule. Okay. And so I feel like my weekly lives have served their purpose, and that was to help build my confidence in being able to speak on a live, to speak live on a platform. It has helped build my confidence, and just it has made me proud of myself. I feel so proud of myself. Like, it's like I feel like my inner child is over there like, yeah, you did it. That's what I feel like. Like, girl, you actually did it. And just thinking about when I first started out, how nervous I used to get, like literally so nervous. And I'm not saying that I will never get nervous again, but I've just gotten more comfortable and confident and getting on here and speaking and just being myself, not feeling like I have to look a certain way or speak a certain way. And it just feels good, man. It feels amazing. So I feel like it has served its purpose. And now God is leading me like, okay, you can do it like a little, random times now. And, I'm not sure what else he's gonna be leading me to do. But yeah, y'all, that's all I want to get on here and share with y'all tonight. I wish I have a wife. Are you open to that? Oh, I have a man, baby. I have a man already. So I'm sorry. But I hope you do find a wife. I hope you find a wife. But yeah, y'all, this has been lovely. Okay, because I really was not like I wrote down shit, but I was not really planning on saying everything that I said tonight. It was just, just flowing. Okay. So oh yeah, check out, look, y'all, check out the link in my bio. Okay. Check out my services. I do offer personalized coaching sessions. Okay. And it's for people that are ready to actually make a change. Like you saying, you done saying that you want to change, and you're actually ready to put in the work. You're actually ready to commit to yourself. You are tired of repeating the same cycles, dating the same people in a different body. You're tired of people running over you, taking advantage of you, taking your kindness for weakness, tired of being in one-sided relationships, whether that is romantic or platonic, and tired of feeling like a prisoner in your own body, a prisoner in your own mind. Baby, book a session with me. Book a session with me, because I've been through the shits and we can chop it up. Book an introductory call first. Make sure that you actually like my vibe, my energy one-on-one, and like my style before you book a coaching session. Okay? But I'm not here to judge you. I promise you. I've been through a lot of shit. I can say I don't look like what I've been through. I've been through a lot of shit, and I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to guide you, to be that unbiased ear for you. Okay. And also I offer personalized and confidential advice sessions. If you maybe you're going through something in your relationship, maybe you're in a relationship and you need some advice. Maybe you feel like you don't have anybody that you can speak with, that you don't have anybody that you can confide in, that you trust, or maybe you just don't want people in your business. Call me, child. Call me. Okay. Book a session with me. All right. We can chop it up. I can give you some advice. All right. Whatever you need. Okay. I can try to help you out. Okay. And I also have an ebook called Healing Through the Nursing Process, a blueprint for empowerment through self-healing and spirituality. All right. And I created that tool combining my passion for nursing, my passion for self-healing, and my passion for God. I combined those three and created this tool to help you build that solid foundation from the inside out, so you can become unbreakable, unshakable, unfuckwittable. You feel me? Okay. Get the ebook. All right. The link is in my bio. Check it out. Check me out. Follow me on YouTube, Healing Empress 89, Instagram, Healing Empress 89, Facebook, The Healing Empress, Healing Empress 89. I'm everywhere, child. All right. Be looking out for my face, looking out for my name. I'm gonna be around y'all. I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere. Okay. I'm not going nowhere. All right. And thank you guys so much for being here with me. I have had a great time, and I hope you guys have an amazing night. Have an amazing night.